So the first one is going to be on the DeepSeek V3.2. The second one is we are going to look into the what did I send to the team earlier? Okay. So video understanding with Gemini available in AgenticFlow. So this was something that brought up last Friday during the build office hour, and I promised that we will bring that up, and right now we bring it up. Okay, and next one is we also would like to share is about introducing new Copilot. Okay, news on outdoors. Okay. So that is topic number 3 that we want to talk about. The topic number 4 is also we would like to introduce is introducing the chat V2. Also this one is beta. So we also releasing this one. We were piloting in small scale in a previous sometime, but right now we also bring it up, and this one is going to be the A/B testing. So you can have a look on this. All right. So the first one is I would like to share is on the DeepSeek V3.2. So this is a new model that related to just released a few days ago. Okay. Let me also just surf about that DeepSeek 3.2. Okay. So this is what they released, which is a few days ago. And what is the current benchmark of performance is that DeepSeek is actually comparable to GPT-5 High and even Sonnet or the latest Gemini 3.0 Pro. So you can see this is DeepSeek V2 and also the DeepSeek V2 thinking. It is quite like significant improvement, and it's like on par with the GPT-5 High and also even equivalent to Gemini 3.0 Pro. So if you can see in here, DeepSeek 3.2 is actually 96 point, and also Gemini 3.0 Pro actually only 95 point. So we are having the best open source model that available. Okay, so I would like to bring this here. I think I need to have some space, so I would just oops. Oh, this one actually I would like to bring that to later a bit, but anyway. Yeah, I will focus on talking about DeepSeek first before moving to anything else. So the beautiful about DeepSeek is this is open source model. And because of open source model, it can be serving at a very cost efficient way. So it is the best open source model, and it's also the best price performance. So what does that mean? So as you can see in here, in this chart, you will see that DeepSeek is equivalent to GPT-5 High and also Gemini 3.0 Pro. Let me search for you for just the pricing, OpenAI pricing GPT-5. Okay. Okay, so you will see that the Gemini 3, wow, where is the, okay, so this is the model, and the current model of the GPT is output token is $10 per 1 million token. So this is the current price of GPT-5 High. So this is GPT-5. The second model, which is Gemini 3.0 Pro. Let me search for that. Gemini 3 Pro pricing. Okay, this one also the pricing of on Google side, and they will have the pricing on Gemini Pro. And as you can see in here, the output price is this one, between $12 to $18 per million token. Depend. Also, they have some different pricing. For example, like under 200,000 token, this is the price. If you have very long prompt and also long thread, it is this price. So this is also going to be very expensive on Gemini. So basically, what you can see from Gemini is between $12 to $18 per 1 million token. And I'm going to show you the price of DeepSeek, so you can also surprise. DeepSeek price. This is 0.42 per million token. So we are talking about 20 to 30 times cheaper for a model that's comparable in terms of like intelligence. So I think I know what is the latest model that we should using for driving the day-to-day operation of AgenticFlow. And I also make it available. So if you go into AgenticFlow today, you will see that in your agent editor, in here, for example, like you can create a new model in here, has DeepSeek 3.2, news, best OS models. You can create about this one, and you can select this model in AgenticFlow powered. So DeepSeek Experimental, DeepSeek 3.2, and DeepSeek Speller. Those are like 3 different variants. You can read more about them, but I also suggest that you will start with the DeepSeek V3.2, and it is kind of like the latest model that you can use. And this is going to be the new frontier. We are still going to pushing further on this, but the price performance is the best at the moment. And I don't think that anything that can beat this kind of price performance. So we can do much more things in much cheaper cost. And I strongly suggest that you should play around with DeepSeek V3.2 and see how this goes. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to put into the Discord if you have any question. No. On YouTube. Okay. Should be okay as well. All right. Just as, because right now only, DeepSeek company is providing the token. So sometimes it is quite slow comparing to other. I'm still testing on this one, but from the benchmark wise, it is quite, impressive for this model to do. But I will say, you will expect that the token responding is quite slow. But I think over time, because the best thing about open source is that more and more provider is going to more provided to support. So it means the price is good, the throughput is also getting better, and also yeah, you can also do self-host as well if you would like to do it later. All right, I think so. That is something that I would like to share. DeepSeek 3.2 is great in terms of benchmark. The price performance is also the best, so you definitely would like to give it a try. Okay. So next one I would like to share with you is also about the video understanding model. So this is a new feature that we just add. It's as an ad hoc, but the reason why that we are coming up with this one, actually it came from the view section that we have last week. Okay. If you go into our channel and you can go into look our video, and you will see that this is yeah, so this is a 0 to 1 build section. And in this video, actually, we was doing some fundamental. So the first half of the video, you can see me listening on the fundamental of the AgenticFlow and so on. But later on, we also seeing that we are taking one use case from one user in order to do the how to say the live demo on that. And the use case of this exception is going to be this one. So from one single video, which is this one, let me play that so that you can have a look. Okay, from this video, which is a quite famous anime from Demon Slayer. And it's a quite very viral kinds of video at up now, and it has received a lot of like heard and like viral from the community. And in order to replicate this one, it is not not hard, but also it's not straightforward, because you will need to replicate the video scene and also need to come up with a prompt and doing it again. So during the 0 to 1 build section, we actually did some kinds of experimenting. We do it in 3 steps. First one is we're using our code execution node in order to download video file from TikTok. The second one is we are using a model that can process video to generate a script, so that this model should have the ability to accepting video, and then we transcribe them into a format that we want. And finally, we are reproducing this video as a text-to-speech model like VO3, like also C-Dance, not C3. So actually yesterday when we are doing on this guy, the step number 2 is still have to do via AI Studio, but today I'm happy to share that right now you can do it in AgenticFlow as well. So I'm going to try to show you how to use it. So you go into workflow, you create a new workflow, you name it like I just like Ask Gemini by video. Okay. And I'm going to create a new workflow, and I'm going to put in the input, and for this one I just delete this one first, and I'm going to new step. I will search for Ask Gemini, and this is a new node from Ask Gemini part, and you can select a connection over here. You can select a key. This one you can get this key from aistudio.google.com. AI Studio. Okay, this one. So AI Studio is like a public playground from Google, and they allow you to do some play around with their latest model, and also you get the API key. So if you don't have the API key yet, I'll go into aistudio.google.com and also get a key and then add to your workspace. Okay, you can go in here. But after you get into the work scene, then you will see that in the Ask Gemini code, you can select different model. If you cannot select, you can click on this small arrow in here. You click on this one, and it will allow you to choose different model that support by this key as well. But the problem is you will need to have a key, and there's some permission in a key as well. For example, like if your key is a free key, then you can only using Flash model. If your model is a like paid key, then you can use a bit bigger model, like even Gemini 3 Pro as well. But anyway, I'm choosing Flash for now. And I'm going to put in the question, and I'm going to attack. So there is a video in here that you can pass a video into Google. Actually, they are supporting video URL. It means you can put a different URL in that, or even a YouTube link. Maximum 10 video. So in order to be easiest, I'm going to switch on this one, and I'm going to add a URL here. First, let me click on save first. I'm going to put a video that perhaps on our side. I'm going to put a video. Okay. Okay, so this is a small video that we are having yesterday. So I will copy this video, and I will copy. I will paste here, and I'm going to ask tell me about this video. Save. Okay. I'm going to put everything the same in this one, and what I'm going to do is just click run to trigger it. Okay, the job should be submitted, but depends on how long is the video. It might take some time for Google to proceed this video. Maybe let me click on history. Okay, this is created. It takes some time. Maybe I need to choose some other video that may be very short. Maybe let me try some other video which is quite short, like few minutes. Okay. Wow. Our video, this one is fast. It's only we also have it on 3 minutes. Let's try again one more time. So I'm going to try again. I'm going to put it here and save, and I will run it again. Oh, okay. The first one is done. The second one is failed for some reason. But let's check the first one first. Okay, so this one, so what Google get back to me is the video is a tutorial on how to use AgenticFlow, an AI automation platform. Speaker, a man in black and red shirt. Okay, begin explaining the first 3 steps in building AI agent, defining use case, like think about what you want. Oh, okay. I think that is pretty good actually. So this is exactly the one that I was using to brief on yesterday. If you can check on this one, it is exactly the same. So that is how you can feed the video to Gemini, and then you can just ask any question. Or like yesterday during the call, we are actually turning this video into a script like this one. So I anticipate that you can do pretty much the same. And in case that you would like to map this one into user input, there's a trick into here. There's a issue in UI that you are not allowed to having this one first. But what we can do is actually we can put in here. Let me change this one is to video URL, and this one is going to be video underscore URL. And I click save. I will paste the video here. Oh no, I just put this video. And I will click save. And in order to referencing to this user input, I will copy, and I'm going to go into Ask Gemini code, and I'm going to using special convention, starting with special double quote and closing with this one. So basically, this telling this Ask Gemini action that you should referring the video URL from the user input. So if everything is alright, I'm going to go here and I'm going to run. I think that I know what is the problem. So my key is actually a free key. So I was exceeding my 429 when I submitting the second message before. But let me try demo one more time. I anticipate that we will receive an error here because my key was finished already on the quota. But that is how you can mapping the user input into the Ask Gemini action. All right, let me go into Discord if you have any question. So we have a question from Umbra and also question from Biju. So let me come, while we're waiting for this one, let me come back into the question. It's a very good question actually. So in order to do the comparison, we need to go into artificial intelligence analysis index. And as you can see in here, so we have different models. And let me search for so we have the DeepSeek V3.2 in here, and because right now we have, for example, like GOM 4.5 Air. Let me click here. Okay, what is the second model that you mentioned? 4.5. We have two models, right? 4.5 Air and also 4.5 and 4.6. I would suggest that you also using GOM 4.6 instead of 4.5 because 4.6 is just getting better. The reason that we stick with the 4.5 Air is because they don't release the 4.6 Air yet. But as you can see in here, let me screenshot this one. So you will see the intelligence level is quite different between different models. So the GOM 4.5 Air, which is here, 49 point. The GOM 4.6 is 56 point. And what we are talking about, a DeepSeek, is 66 point. So you are talking about the model that is ranking #1 in the open source model. I don't know why Kimi here, but I think DeepSeek should be the #1 or #2. But the jump is quite significant in terms of like intelligence. But the reason why I like GOM 4.5 Air is their agentic behavior. For DeepSeek, I think I need to talk about the DeepSeek problem as well. I think I talk a lot about the good thing about DeepSeek, but the bad thing about DeepSeek is that good. It is like SOTA model with high intelligence. Price performance is great. Bad. The DeepSeek V3.2. especially the one that name Speller space is not support tool use. So tool use is like you are having an agent that doing things like using tool to go on Google search or do certain things. It's not doing well. Why compare it to Kimi K2 and GOM 4.5? Yeah. So I think in the artificial intelligence analysis, they also having a agentic leaderboard. There's an agentic index. Okay, let me click on agentic index. So in this one, we are actually having the some other model, which is, let me click on here and here. Okay. I think I need to screenshot on this one. Oh, okay. Oh, didn't aware that they also having soaring is quite high in terms of like even better than Kimi. Oh, okay. So actually, scoring wise, DeepSeek is quite impressive on these two. So I think I was wrong before. I was thought that DeepSeek is not support, but I think the reason why I was telling that the DeepSeek V3.2 is not support tool use well, because that's what I also reading from their report. Tool. Yeah. So okay, the problem is the model V3.2 specialer dominate complex tasks but require high thousand and API only and no tool use. Okay, so the if you would like to using the normal tool use, you should using the 3.2 normal model. For the V2 3.2 special, it is best, but it do not support tool use. So it means the V3.2 is special. It's actually useful for like creative writing or some normal tasks or reasoning, but they are not really good at like tool use, and we can do some hacking in order to allow them to code tool, but the reason is because it's not designed to do that, so it's not doing as well. I think they are very good at math. They are doing some champion in terms of like some competition also. All right. So the second question from Bijou is how many credits it will consume from our workflow as self-hosting data will grow to them. So we do not self-hosting. So this one is using for from one LM provider and also from DeepSeek themselves as well. So currently the DeepSeek right now is only having two main providers. One is in the China, which is DeepSeek themselves, and second one is going to be the some other open source model. We will route them based on the current request, but we at PixelML do not host DeepSeek model at the moment. Yeah. How many credits will consume from our workflow? You can just go into track it yourself. You can go in here and you will see like what the workflow run and what is the model is we're using, and you can also just try to calculate on the input token, and this is the cost of credit, and you can calculate that. Yeah, so it's good. You have the full trace log in here in order to see how this go. Okay, let me come back to my agent. Okay, this one. So the latest video that I was creating is also success. So I was input as a video, and so you can see. So in this workflow, I have only one URL, which is the YouTube video, and then it going to pass that variable, which is the video URL, into Ask Gemini node, into this video by this convention. You can ask up to 10 video as one. So it means, for example, like you would like to have Gemini to talk about 10 video at once, then you can push different video in here for it. So it will take the context from all of these video. And I believe that you can also doing the same with images. So this is how you can use Ask Gemini into your workspace. And also if you would like to using Ask Gemini as a tool for your agent, you can also click on plugin, and you can click add, and you can search for Ask Gemini, and here you can click on this one, and it also asking you for the connection same, so you can save it. So it means your agent, which is powered by DeepSeek 3.2, can actually call Gemini to do certain things later on, and that is how you can using plugin on top of it. Okay. So there will be two parts. So the fixed part and also the variable cost. So the fixed cost, actually you can click on this side, on this term, and you scroll down. Then you will see that how is a credit work. Actually, it's going to have two parts. The fixed, so every execution will consume the fixed amount of credit, and also it's going to consume another variable cost, for example like LLM and so on and so on. So if you are using a model that built-in AgenticFlow, for example like DeepSeek 3.2, then we will calculate the number of tokens that it consumes, and also we will convert that into credit, and also just charge you, and you can check it in uses. But if you are adding your key in like Gemini, so this is variable cost will be 0, because we will not charge you for the variable cost of your LLM uses, because you already pay to Google directly. And I think Google is also quite very generous. I think console Google Cloud startup credit. You should go into here, and actually I already supply, but you can go here. How to see? Okay, they are giving you a lot of like money on this one, and if you are like early stage startup, you can apply for the program. As I remember, basic. Sorry, let me also sharing this one, because maybe it's not really related, but for Gemini, free credit. I think you will get trial $300 credit per new account. So if you are never using Google Cloud before, you definitely give it a try. They give you a $300 per account. And second one is if you apply for startup program, you get minimum 2,000 per new startup. Or if you are kind of like bracket, you can get between 220K to 360K. But yeah, this number with 300,000 something is for VC backed startup, and maybe most of us will not have. But I think you can also be looking for like this $300 per account, and also maybe apply for as an individual, and maybe applying for some of the part, you can also get some free credit from them. So this is the URL. I would strongly that if you would like to use that, you can have a look on this one. Okay. Yeah, so let me check on YouTube if you have any other question. No other question on YouTube? Okay. Yeah. I think that definitely you should check it out and also apply. It's not that hard to get 2,000 USD to using Gemini or also and I think it's pretty straightforward. So just use that. All right, let's move on. So what is the next topic I would like to show? So next topic is new Copilot. Okay. So if you go into AgenticFlow today, and you go into this little guy on the bottom, or this one, and you can click on this guy, and you can say hi. Okay. Oh, I think we have some problem on this. Okay. So this guy is actually kind of like native Copilot that going to able to answer you from all the question that we have in AgenticFlow. Actually, this little guy is actually can read all of our documentation, and you so you can click on the right hand side to chat with him. Yeah, it will take a while. Okay, it's quite long. So if you can see, he read our documentation. You can click here. You will see that what is the query that he sent, and also he answer. So what is the model that we are supporting, like OpenAI model, Anthropic model, or some other specialized model. Actually, these are reading directly from our documentation. So is actually browsing everything in from docs.agenticflow.ai, and for example, like for the model list. Yeah, this one. Yeah, we have all of those model lists in here in this document. So the guy which is reading from this one. So I mean the accuracy is quite okay, I would say. And also during the beta from last week, I think some of you already chat with him as well. So we still continue to improve on this one. You can also click on this button to put him into the sidebar so that you can build together with him side by side. There's still some UI error. We still have to figure it out. And what next for this guy? So right now the guy is only supporting for you to ask the question about knowledge about the system. But what we would like to have is about so the Ask Mode is done. So Ask Mode. So I think the Ask Mode is considered as done. And after that, we are going to work on the agent mode. So the agent mode is what we was discussed around for a very long time. So the agent mode is allowing this guy in order to know what you are looking at. So it means like when you're asking about a question, he know what is workspace that you are in, project you are in, agent that you are looking at, workspace. Project agent that you are looking at. Able to query your workspace to get the resource to answer. So it's going to be more relevant because otherwise the Copilot right now is just only search on the docs, and second one is going to be able to edit on your behalf. So eventually you can just tell to the Copilot that, hey, can you fix this for me? Can you do it for me? And perhaps that is also and maybe debug on your behalf as well. So for the agent mode, we were thinking like it will take a while to complete this one, but I think we can looking for in early gen to have the agent mode available. All right. Yeah. So that's the Copilot. Feel free to chat with him, and perhaps if you have any question, please let me know, and we can also try to addressing this problem of this guy as well. For example, like there's some customer was reporting that this guy is actually frozen after a while and cannot see the history. Actually, right now we already put the history back so that you can click on this button to see the history. And also we add new chat. We do other things as well. But yeah, feel free to let me know if there's some other question on this one. So the question from Dingjing is, there's a plan to let existing customer use PixelMail credit. Does it mean existing credit will be eligible for redemption and use? I'm not sure what is the plan for that, but for PixelMail credit, it was designing as only the proxy to external model uses, and it's kind of like in a pay-up-use goal. So for AgenticFlow credit will not be overlapping with the PixelMail credit. And for now, we are going to try to add more capability into AgenticFlow credit so that you can utilize your credit more. But for the premium model, it will not be included in using PixelMail credit. So they are two different separate systems. Yeah. Okay. So because of that, I also would like to share that we are enriching AgenticFlow. So I will talk about the chat V2 beta later. So we are having a new news for you. So after a while, actually, the AgenticFlow do not have the ability to generate image, but because I think I should tell everyone before, right? We also are operating another app that named Quick QR, and in here, actually, we are using our GPU cluster to powering this app, and we are because of some feedback, and also I will promise you that we will have the image generation models that support by AgenticFlow. So we are took into the review, and we have some spare capacity on the GPU, and we are expecting that we have a new model that doing image generation out of the box by AgenticFlow. So I will introduce you the new SOTA open source model that hosted by AgenticFlow and using your own credit. Okay, clap. Okay, I will show you how it's go. So you can go into AgenticFlow, you go into workflow, you can create a new let me create a new Z image generation. Okay, let me create this workflow, and you can go here, just delete this step and go into new step, and you can search for image. So in here, actually, we have a different part, and this is the new node, generate image powered by AgenticFlow. So you should click on this one. Okay, and as you can see in here, this model does not ask you to do any kinds of like there's no connection. So it means you can using this one in your native. And let me show you how this go. Okay, firstly I need to go into and create some user input. So let me click on this one. I will say this is a prompt. This one also a prompt, and save. And I'm going to here, I will just here, and I will click this button to add a prompt into this here. And I'm going to select an aspect ratio. Maybe I like the one that with 69, and format is JPEG. We're also adding JPEG, PNG, and so on. You can choose and save. All right. So let me go in here, and I will set a prompt. Maybe let me go into ideogram. So ideogram is a great platform. They're having the best prompt performance and so on. So let me click on a one that really good. Maybe click on products. Let me click on this one. I will copy this prompt, and I'm going to back to AgenticFlow. I paste here, and I will just run and see how this goes. Okay. And maybe I will take another as well. For example, like people, and for example, like this woman. I'm going to click on here. I will copy this image. I'm going to AgenticFlow. Because this one is 69, so I will choose this one and save. And go into here, paste, and run. Okay, not as bad, right? So this is our model that create, and this is ideogram model. So it means the level of this model is quite following the prompt that we have. And actually you can come up with different prompt and also trying different things with this model. So this is how you use it in the workflow, and how you can use this new capability in an agent. So let me click on new agent, and this one my new designer. I will create agent. I click save, and in here I'm going to change my model. I'm still the fans of GOM 4.5 because it's fast, and also the agentic behavior good. I'm going to go here. Let me click on refresh. Not this model. Refresh. Guys, my agent. Use design. Create. Okay, click on this one. GOM 4.5 Air, click confirm, save. In plugin, click add, search for image, and choosing generate image powered by AgenticFlow, click add. Okay, ignoring this red box, it's just a UI issue. You can use this plugin as it is. Say you say hi. What tool do you have? Good. So it knows that it has this AgenticFlow. So I'm going to pick a new image in here, and maybe pick yeah, let's put this one. Okay, there's an image in here. It's quite fast. Let me open this one. I think, okay. Okay, so this is the picture that is create. What is the second picture? Okay. We're in 916 and show me the image. Okay, so this is the image that we create. So this is quite nice, I would say. So this is actually the new frontier image generation model that have been released just recently. And also we bring that and also using our own GPU cluster so that you can actually leverage on our platform in order to create some image. So this is on the women part. Maybe you can also do logo. Let's just let's looking for some good logo. Maybe top of week and going to logo. This one, let me copy this one and I'm going to put this one. Okay. So the idea is we are expecting that this model can create some kinds of logo that look quite well comparing to this one. So let's what we can come back with. Yeah. This is quite good model actually. I will show you. And the best part is because this model is frontier and it is so optimized, it's so fast. So it means we can run in our GPU cluster and support that to you in a quite cost-effective way, so that we can sustainable, right? We cannot like doing very heavy model, but this one is good enough already. Okay, it creating this one. But I think this woman is quite nice. Okay. It takes some time. Oh, actually, it's done already. Oh, wow. I don't know why, but it looks like the agent is actually running in a loop, trying to create a different image. Let me click on. Okay. Errors. It's quite okay, right? So because this one is actually a logo, like style-like logo with design of Lion 3D and with the text EREZ, and the output is not as bad actually. Okay, let me click and look on the second one that this image generation model was come up with. Click on this one, open. Okay, this is another one. Okay, and what is the third one? This one is missing the lion already. And click on this one and see what is the other. Okay, but I think that's fun. So actually, this model is actually doing some kinds of like special prompting technique as well. So because we are here, so I also would like to show you what is the optimizer. I think I have one of the optimizer somewhere, because the model itself can also take some time to create the version that's good. I think this is running into a loop already. So what we are also doing some optimization is to writing a prompt that working the best with this model. So I'm going to wait. I think I can search for that. I think I was reading on Reddit like Z email prompt optimizer. Okay. So this is the guy that also founding. So thanks to Beta Dogo. So he is creating this prompt and he is finding a very good prompt for this model. So because we would like to make it work right. So let's create. So I was thinking, so why don't we create an agent that having this system prompt built in with the skill to create an image. Okay. So I will copy this one and I'm going to back to AgenticFlow. I'm going to create a new agent that say my new best designer. Okay, I will create this one and I'm going to paste the prompt. Oops. I will paste the prompt in here. Okay, this is quite long prompt. So it will so it actually is instructing first, second, next. Okay. Use that prompt to create the image. Okay. With the plugin. What is the name of the plugin? Let me equip this with the plugin. Okay. Okay. So I just create a new agent. What I did is I was going to put the prompt that I found in the internet that the guy was saying that this prompt optimizer is actually really helpful to make this model the best. And I'm also doing this one. So I'm going to create a new chat and I'm going to paste a prompt, which is another prompt on ideogram. Maybe we took a poster. Okay. Top. And I'm going to put it in top of the month. And let's take this one. Okay, I will copy this one. I'm going to back into my agent. I just paste. Okay, I just delete some of the part. Let me create. So instead of like doing like only create image directly, actually I prompting the agent to optimizing the prompt to the format that this image generation model is working the best with. And it's going to getting better. Okay. Don't touch my phone. Okay. Let me click on this one. So you will see that this prompt is actually not the similar like the original prompt that we have, but actually it have been optimized by the prompt of this one. So to show you how to do this, I will just delete this area and save. I also delete this one and save and copy a new chat, paste here. Okay, so it will show in this area. So this is the optimized prompt. So you can also try with different user and also other things as well. Top, month, people. Take this one, copy. Let's take this one and see how's the model. Okay, let me copy this prompt. And I'm going to back to my workflow, which I was creating before. And I'm going to put the prompt here. Okay, so this is the image with already prompt optimizer. Okay, so let me put it here. So this is the output of the image. Prompt optimizer. Okay, let me rerun that workflow again, but with the prompt that we copy directly from here. Okay. Well, really, I don't really see the much different from the out of the box, and also the optimized prompt. So not sure yet, but all I see is the image is quite nice. Yeah, this is kind of like realistic, I would say. And but anyway, so that is something that new that I would like to share. For this image generation model, I would leave you guys to play around with, and maybe you can show us what is the best use of this one. It can using yeah, you can go here. Actually, you can change. It can using format of PNG, JPEG, and web. For the you can actually using some kinds of upscale. Image upscale. So this is going to take your image, original image, which is from here, in order to upscale it into a higher resolution. Yeah. So it's like just adding more step on top of this workflow in order to make it like a truly image generation workflow that you can. What? I just doing the prompt which is say hi. And it's using this one. That's interesting. Oh wait, I think I have something. I have an idea. So why don't we create an Ask AI node here? I will put it here. So this one, I'm going to make it as a prompt optimizer. Okay. And in this prompt, what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy the prompt from this guy on the internet, and I'm going to put it here. And I will give it here is the prompt from user. Okay. Press hashtag, click the prompt. And the model that I'm going to use is, yeah, I will try, maybe GPTOSS. And in this image generation, instead of taking the prompt directly, I'm going to take it directly from the prompt optimizer content. So it means the flow is that from whatever the user prompt here, it's going to prompt optimizer. Optimizer is going to return a prompt for the image generation. And finally, the image is going to be upscale. So it's going to be your 3-step workflow on this part. And even for the aspect ratio, I can also turn that into something that we can leverage. So for example, like I'm going to put in input. I'm going to put into for example, a text select. I will say aspect ratio, and I will put some option in here. For example, like a 1, 1. Second one is 9, 16, and the third one is 16, 9. I will say save. and I will select 916 out of default, paste here. I'm going to, for the image generation, instead of like select here, I will turn that into an input, and I will paste this parameter. Okay, I will select aspect ratio into this area. So it's been, instead of like selecting and hard coded the aspect ratio here, what I just did is I will take it directly from the input. So if I go into this single run, and I'm going to copy a nice prompt from this one. Okay, this is nice. I will copy a prompt here. I paste into this input, and I click run. So my workflow will contain 3 steps: optimizer, image generation, and upscale. Okay, so the optimizer is already running and done. It's quite fast, under 2.5 seconds. Okay, so this is the image that we can generate. And this is the image from here. So it's still Korean, right? Yeah. Alright, I think that's it for the image generation. And this is also the upscale. You can see in here. It's going to be much higher resolution. Yeah, much bigger comparing to this one. All right, good. So I think that's it on the third part of the image generation. I think just play around with that, and perhaps you can find something interesting with that. Finally, I would like to share is also we are introducing the Chat V2 beta. So it's been in your agent in here. If you scroll down a bit, you will see that there is a chat version, and then you can click on this version 2 in order to identify the new layout. So the version 2 is a little different. As you can see, the version 2, we're removing the box of the chat in here, and it's actually having the fonts, and you will see that it's going to be much smoother when generating the prompts. You can see. Yeah, so the render of the text is going to be very smooth, comparing to the old version. And also there's some, because the performance of this new interface is much better. So you have the smoother experience. You can choose different version 1 or 2 and try on this one. There's some bug that outlining. For example, like this one. Actually, this one's supposed to be a bullet point, but currently is having a problem that we are not able to render it well yet. But we are still fixing it. But you can have a try. For example, like if in version 1, and we would like to put this one, actually the render of the text is quite like by trunk, right? It is not smooth comparing to the other. But if we are using version 2, actually this one is much more smooth. Yeah, the scroll is also smoother as well. Yeah, so I'm leaning to work to using version 2 as a default after we fix the bug and also using something else. But for now, please have a try with this one. And if you have any question or any suggestion, please let us know. Share the prompt you use. Okay, of course. Actually, this is not my prompt. This is from this guy. But anyway, I just put it here. Oh, I cannot paste this one. I will paste you a link. Okay. I paste the link to Reddit into Discord. You can just copy that prompt from the guy. Alright. So I think, that's it for today. Quite something new that we have. So better that, I will do a recap so that everyone can have a look. This is chat version V2. Done. Alright, good. So I think let me recap what we are introducing today. We are having a new built-in DeepSeek model series. Not only one model, but a series. For agent and workflow, this is the best open source model and best price performance. You definitely should give it a try because it's so cheap and good. We're also introducing a video understanding on Gemini, which allow you to send a link from YouTube or your video to AI so that it can read the entire video and also doing different things. We're also introducing new Copilot that we can read all about documentation and currently having the Ask mode already. And we will continue to work on the Copilot with agent mode, where he can have the know what you are looking at, edit on your behalf, and debug on your behalf. We're also introducing a new built-in image generation node that having a SOTA open source image generation model, and also building with your credit, because we are using spare capacity from QuickQR in order to power in this one. But because it's also using spare capacity, so we are going to have the rate limit and the queue. So we only have that amount of GPU, right? And we cannot proceed like hundreds or thousands of requests per minute. So if you are facing some issue, so just try again later after that. Okay. We're also introducing the Chat V2 beta, where you can switch on this one and give it a try. We will run for beta from now until the end of the year. And if everything is correct and also fixing all the bugs, we will switch that as a new default solution. Finally, I think during the last week, you have the 0 to 1 build section 1, which is quite interesting and everyone is quite excited. So the next build 0 to 1 build section is going to be on the 19th of December, which is in the Discord announcement and event. If you would like to join, please let us know and subscribe to the events. Okay. Wow, I need to drag this one so long. So 0 to 1 build session 2. This one is going to be in December 19, Friday, 9 a.m. EST. The registration is in Discord. I'm going to put this event link. Yeah, so if you would like me to build something, please drop us a message from now until the week, and I will just prepare for that. And if you haven't interested in this one, please have to give it a like. And I'm gonna see you in the next event on the build section. Okay. All right, good. So I think that's it for today. I want you to check YouTube for the last part if you have any question. Look like no. All right, so thanks everyone for your time, and I will see you in the next office hour. Have a good day. Bye-bye.